Hi, Max. How do you feel going into this fight? Are you
I
in
feel good.
Singapore already?
No. We're not in Singapore yet. I feel good. I'm still on Oahu.
Mm.
I think so. We leave in like a week or so, so should be fun. We'll be out there for like I think like 14 or 13 days, something like that.
Oh, yeah. And what do you expect going to Singapore? Because I believe this is your first time going into this part of the world.
Um, I I I fought in Singapore in 2014, I think, with
Mm.
the UFC. So, it's gonna be my second time going there for a
Oh,
fight,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
think third time overall. I got to actually watch a F1 race out there when it was the
Oh,
only
yeah,
night
yeah,
on the circuit. So, it was super fun, super cool. I can't wait. I know I think it's gonna be hot when we get there and
yeah, yeah,
muggy.
yeah,
Not looking forward to that, but we're gonna be at Resort World, I think, or somewhere around where there's like a water park. Definitely hitting that place up.
yeah. And how do you see Zombie as your opponent?
A zombie's a legend. He's a legend of the sport, man. So, at the end of the day, I just can't wait to go out there and show my family, my friends, my fans, the world, what we've been working on for the last couple of weeks and go get my hand raised.
Yeah. And you once mentioned that this is your kind of dream fight because Zombie is the last fighter in your era that you haven't fought yet.
Yeah, for sure. I'm super grateful to Zombie for taking this fight, making this fight happen. It's amazing that it's in Asia, but like I said, I got to fight the guys who I was watching growing up. I got to fight guys like Aldo and Perez and Oliveira, Ricardo Lames, Dustin Poirier. So adding one more guy to the list is amazing. If you want to be the great, these are the guys you got to fight, and I look forward to it.
Yeah. What if the Singapore public support Zombie more because of his Asian background? How do you feel
It's
about
all,
that?
it's all cool. You know what I mean? It's good. I like sometimes you can be loved, and sometimes you're gonna get cheers, sometimes you're gonna get boos. And I got to feel I think the worst of it in Rio or in Boston when I fought Connor. So at the end of the day, it doesn't faze me whatsoever.
Yeah.
Out there, it's only me, him, and a referee in the octagon. So at the end of the day, love me, hate me, just tune in and watch.
Yeah. Max, I've heard that you eat Korean food to prepare yourself against a zombie. Is that right?
Oh yeah. I've been eating a bunch of Korean food in this camp. It's kind of crazy. I just noticed it the other day. Like we got this Korean spot that we've been going like almost every weekend, and I was like, wow, I've been eating a lot of Korean food, getting ready for the Korean zombies. So I can't really handle the Korean spice. So as long as Korean zombie don't come spicy, I think so. You'll be all right come August 26th.
Yeah. Max, are you still doing the training without sparring? I hear you done that method. Do you still do that?
We do a little sparring, but it's not like hard sparring. It's almost like how the Thai spar where it's like speed and very fast, but not like power. Not trying to
Mm.
hurt each other. And I think we've been doing this way for quite some fights now, and it's been working good. It's been working great, and we've been dealing with injuries and controlling injuries. So I think this is the best way to do it. The way just like the way Thais do when they train, and they're smart, they're fast, they're respectful about each other, and they honor strikes. So I think we figured out a way that works for us.
Yeah. Max, obviously, I'm going to ask you about Alex Volkanovski. Is he become an obsession to you, or maybe it may make you hard to sleep at night because many things, me included, if it wasn't for Volkanovski, you will be still the champion.
No, I don't lose sleep over any man or anything. To be honest, I have a it is what it is
Mm.
attitude. He was just there, at the end of the day, for this fight, mostly the word that we're going with is undeniable. I gotta go out there and have an undeniable performance and remind the fans why they love UFC. A lot of these guys, a lot of UFC fans get mad at boxing fans or anything really is when they see mismatches or when they see the greats not fighting the greats, you know? And that's why they love the UFC, because they love the UFC because they make these fights happen. They make the best guys in the world fight each other. And you know, and if they didn't, then why would we have rankings here? You know, there's like I'm right there, you know. I just gotta be undeniable. I gotta have an undeniable performance, go out there and go get my belt back. You know, that's what I want to do. You know, I got a lot more left in me. You know, we just we're barely hitting the peak yet of this. You know, I'm only 31. I got a lot more fighting in me, and I can't wait. You know, and I remember I saw Alex's last fight with Yair saying that like he knows who I'm going for. Blah blah. You know, I want him to win. I want to be the guy. I want to be the guy that dethrones him. You know, I want to be the guy. I wouldn't say there's no obsession. I got Zombie right now, and whoever they put in front of me is who you got to focus on. You know, and when his name comes back in the pot, then his name is there. But right now, we got a task in Zombie.
Yeah. Max, can you tell us the story behind your cancel fight against Habib Nurmagomedov? Is it true that you only have 6 days to prepare for the fight?
Yeah, I think so. What day was the fight? I think it was 5 days. It was like April 1st we got it, like on April Fool's Day or whatever. Oh, it's April 8th. So it's like 7 days or 6 days. Yeah, we get there. Supposed to fly. We got a flight. Yeah, we went out there. Everything was going good. I felt great. You know what I mean? Like we was on the way, and then they said that I don't know, something happened with the nutritionist that was working at that time. They said something in the media. The freaking what is it? The New York Commission got a hold of it. New York Commission was on us. The New York Commission sent somebody up to our room. You know what I mean? Said I didn't look good, and that was it. That's the story. Like, they just came in and said I don't look good, and that's it. I guess they didn't know what weight cutting was.
What do you think would happen if the fight is on? If you fight Khabib, what would happen?
I think it would have been a fun fight. I think it would have been a great fight. I mean, I can say anything about it because it's never going to happen. But you know, at the end of the day, they said the second coming of Khabib is in Islam. You know, first things first, I got to take care of my job. Like I said, I got a lot left fighting in me. I know me and Islam is around the same age, so he might be around for a little while, and you know, maybe in the future it might be one of the fights for us. So we see what happens.
Max, of all your fights, which one you can say that this is the best performance of Max Holloway?
I would say best performance would probably be the Kelvin Cater fight. You know, I was just on fire that night. I thought you could have put anybody in there with me that night, and I was just in a mode. So you know, at the end of the day, I would think that would have to be my best performance.
Max, you mentioned the Calvin Kattar fight. After the fight, our media gave you a nickname, Machine Gun Man, because the sheer volume of strike that you did in the fight. How do you like the nickname for us, Machine Gun Man?
That's a pretty good name. They should add me. They should add me into Chainsaw Man as Machine Gun Man. In there. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Max, what do you think about the competition in the featherweight division?
I think it's good. I think it's good. We seeing a bunch of new names coming through. I got to fight one of the new names in Arnold Allen. We got another a bunch of new up and comers coming up. So I think it's great for the division. The division's moving, the division's growing, and should be fun.
Yeah. Is there any young new fighter that impressed you in this division?
I only recently started doing like you know, Bless Reacts or Max Reacts and Bless Breakdowns. So I only recently been watching fights actually. So you guys over on YouTube, make sure you guys head over to my YouTube and hit the subscribe button. YouTube.com/Max Holloway. But you know, at the end of the day, only now recently I've been watching. So I gotta go look at some names, watch some fights, and we'll go from there. You know, we see what happens. You know, I'll focus on whatever thrown on my plate. You know, and right now it's Korean Zombie, so he got my full focus.
Yeah, yeah. And Max, your boxing skills is exceptional. Is there any boxer that inspire you in your style?
In my style, man, I like all kind of boxing. I like Lomachenko. Lomachenko's a beast.
Lomachenko, yeah.
Lomachenko's super good. I mean, Floyd Mayweather, was the guy who was growing up always around, watching. Manny Pacquiao, just all these guys. These guys are just beasts, man. I just love boxing. I love the art. Um, yeah. I mean, I just love the way they go down. They get after it.
Are you going to do boxing in the future?
I will see what happens. We see what happens. I'm super young,
Yeah, yeah,
and never say never. Never say never.
yeah. Max, maybe the last question for me. You hold countless records in the UFC. You become champion, and you have many memorable fights. Do you think you've done enough to cement a legacy in this organization? Maybe you feel you already secured a place in the UFC Hall of Fame.
I don't know. That's not up to me. It's up to the UFC to decide, or the fans, or whoever votes that too. But if not, I'm just gonna keep on making records.
Mm.
And make people chase me. So at the end of the day, that's not up to me. That's not my job to pick if I'm a Hall of Famer or not. All I can do is go out there, have performances, keep making records, and keep making people chase them.
Yeah. Max, thank you very much for your time.
Brother,
Yeah, success on your fight.
thank you.
Looking forward to see it. Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
Max.
you.
Bye-bye.
Terima kasih sudah menonton. Silakan subscribe, like, dan jangan lupa komen di bawah ya Bola Spotter.